Has it been unplugged this entire time?
Right there, they can hear us now. It's been unplugged this entire time, apparently.
Oh, we've been hilarious. Oh my god.
It's been so funny and you missed it all.
Yeah.
What a shame.
Right, shame we used it all up beforehand, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Like our entire quota of jokes.
Now it's just dad jokes and and inappropriate comments.
Yeah.
That's not what it was before.
Nothing new there.
No. We're very insightful. We've
it was
solved several world issues.
Yeah.
Like, hunger and
war,
and Trump.
Famine.
Yeah. We debated the great philosophies of our time and resolved them all.
Yeah. There's no more problem anymore.
That's it. Sorted.
That's it, we sorted the world.
The short version of what we've done in the last hour.
Nothing.
I've been making Pat Benatar jokes.
I've been lying about how much money I have.
I've been googling who Pat Benatar is.
Hit me with your best shot.
Yeah, another song. I didn't know.
That's Pat Benatar. She did a lot of them, but like that and Love Is a Battlefield are like her two big famous
You
ones.
see, I only know the first one from Guitar Hero.
That's exactly where I first heard it.
As someone that plays an instrument, it's like, yeah, that's where I know it. That, and it's one of my favourite ones to play. Like,
Yeah, I could do that one.
that and Barracuda.
Yeah.
For
And the Offspring ones, I quite like that.
for Farts Mackenzie and those that have been there, we have been absolutely wetting ourselves over your chat, guys. It's been really funny.
I can't believe they didn't hear us this entire
I
time.
can't believe that I'm so upset.
It's an hour and a half. Whoops.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Short
hour and a
version
half.
is
We're shopping.
we found a Beholder run enchanted items shop run by a beholder called Pat Benatar, sister of Xanatar. They've given Garion some new hammers and an armour. They've
Well,
given
we did
Altman. There you go. Given Altman. It's better than one that runs the Pokemon that runs the joke shop, the Tyranitar.
Wait.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Altman's been given a magic wand. It does wild magic surges.
I bought it. I wasn't giving it.
Azarth is researching the true names of the demons he's summoning
And other things.
and other things. Chirtlin's gone on a shopping spree and is now planning to look fabulous
Yes.
in his new
Telcook's
tartan.
trying to get information on a dagger.
And Telcook's trying to find information on a
his Lord of the
dagger.
Rings dagger.
Does it glow
We'll go back to
blue?
Telcook and I'll come back to you for the rest of that in a
Blue
minute.
when it
Yeah,
got-
Don't know yet.
Telcook,
I just know I'd never want to let it go. So
are you following his instructions straight away to
Yeah,
shop to help you
Want
identify
another
it?
drink?
It's all right.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Of course.
Sake.
Yes, please.
Of course.
I made myself a drink. I think I've
You're all right. Anybody else for drinks?
Hey, can I get another Pepsi Max? Thank you.
Wisdom save, you said?
Wisdom save, please.
I made one, but I think I left.
I did a d12, so that's good. Whoops. Excellent, roll a d12. 6.
6, sure. You get a bit of a weird feeling as you enter the alleyway where the shop is, but you see the sign of the red axes on the wall, and it's typical RPG style where it's more like a counter in the wall rather than an actual shop. And there is a lizard folk stood at the counter, looking a little bit bored.
I'm speaking Draconic. You alright, mate?
He understands you and he's surprising you. He responds in Draconic. It's a bit rusty. He's like, what can I do for you, friend?
Identify. And I point at the dagger.
He's like, my name is, Dagger, come here, please.
Tell Cook.
He looks at it,
Yeah.
and he looks at it and goes, this is pointy bit, this is not pointy bit.
Magic. On dagger.
Not magic.
It's got no magic in it.
Can't see light. Sharp, not magic sharp.
I don't know if it's no longer magical, or he's just an idiot.
Oh, the magic left as soon as you left the dungeon.
Or they swap the dagger out. That's what I'm thinking.
How did you know to bring it down to the lizard guy?
'Cause they
The
told
Wizard
me.
of Oz told him.
Yeah.
No, it'd be the
Literally.
Wizard of Water.
But what made them
No,
send
his
it down
name's
here?
Oswald.
Oh,
The Wizard Oz.
cheers, Griffin.
Get to read it.
Has enchantment on it.
Only sell, no magic. Go find friend. No. I take, we have man in back, he make weapons, I show him.
I followed.
You have to the back of the shop.
They start talking in their native tongue to each other, which you can't understand. It's not Draconic, so you can't understand it. And he comes back and he goes,
I forgot.
My friend asked where you got
I was
this.
gonna die.
Dungeon.
I'm like, oh yeah, this is nice.
Where dungeon?
Oh,
Where was the place that we...
South.
Far south. Temple. Demon temple.
I really love the fact that he said
It's
south
fake.
and you went deep south.
He's fake. He's a good fake, but he's fake.
Okay. It's fake.
He's fake. Thank you, buddy.
No worries. When was this made?
Tell that one.
Can you tell when the fake was made?
Recent.
Very recent.
Is not still hot.
I take the dagger and I leave the shop. I give him 3 gold.
Farewell, friend.
Thank you. I go
always
back to
mystery
the.
boosters,
I go back to the
aren't
Wind of Oz.
Josiah, we get meat tonight.
They clearly bought too many cars.
We eat. We get food.
You know when they buy them.
Yeah, I go back to the Wizard of Oz.
Okay. Pat Banatar's there. All the workers and that are there. The Wizard Oz and his machine are no longer there.
I asked the beholder, where's the wizard gone?
Oh, he said he had to step out for a little while.
Where to?
I don't know. He's held on a perfectly expensive retainer, and frankly, so long as he shows up for his work hours, I don't care what he does outside of work.
I
know where he
just
lives?
clicked where your accent comes from.
You know where he lives?
As far as I know, just outside the merchant's quarter, towards the east gate.
Okay, I go that way.
Okay, hang on. Wait. Oh, there's sound now. I'm kind of ruined it.
Is your accent coming from the Herbert the Pervert from Family Guy?
No.
It sounded like that. The voice sounded like that.
No,
when
it
you
was
dropped it.
Southern Belle.
Southern Belle?
Oh.
I do declare, Mr. Darcy, that is too much for
Gone
me.
with the Wind, you man? What the?
What was
This
that?
is us doing terrible accents. Apologies for
I mean,
us
it's
doing
better
that.
than I could do, but
I'm
it's still bad.
like running towards that direction.
Okay.
Racist.
I want perception checks, please, from him.
From him? Oh, for him.
Unless anyone is following you by this point, because you've come back near the tavern.
I would have grabbed, if anyone's there, if Chert was there, I probably would have grabbed him.
Yeah, you can have Chert with you.
You're on my shoulders.
No worries, I should do
He's
that.
like, Chert, I need backup, and
Yeah.
you're half a backup.
The next one stuff's all like horror.
That is an 11.
Because werewolves.
As an 11 on your perception checks.
But Chert might get something better. Oh, would Chert give me advantage?
D&D.
No, because Chert doesn't know who you're looking for.
Yeah, he's on my shoulders.
Yeah, but he doesn't know who you're looking for. He hasn't seen Oz.
Well, I've described
I
him
think
to
he's
Chert.
over there.
I've described him to Chert.
And as far as Chert's aware, that could look like 18 people.
17.
17
people, not 18.
No, sorry,
17 people.
17 on perception.
Sweet. He's told you to look for a bald man in a suit. You see 6.
Excellent. They're over there.
Yeah, it's really good.
And there, and there.
New
Is that
zombie
the,
coming out.
is that the,
The next one. So there's Innistrad Werewolf coming out like this week, and then Innistrad Vampire coming out in like 2 weeks because they're back-to-back sets rather than on the normal release window.
That's
And the next one's got some incredible coming out. It's got a human one that's in green-white that looks really good.
It's the Midnight Hunt, yeah. So I've ordered
Zombie deck, it looks
all the Midnight Hunt stuff.
Um,
And a couple of people are putting orders in for it.
Yeah, if I had the money, I'd order some off you. Overly sexual deaf guy. We are still doing the horny sign language, but we're speaking as if we're not because we get off on people thinking that we're not having sex.
What?
What?
I keep chasing. I keep running down.
I've jumped into this conversation way too late. What's going on?
Don't worry about it.
I've started paying attention.
Don't worry about it. Just keep moving your hands like that.
I think that's between the DM and the chat.
Okay.
Separate side of things. One Division's won 3 Emmys.
Yeah.
Yeah, good One Division. Go One Division.
Excellent.
Outstanding,
something else?
You do. Hang on.
it was outstanding fantasy sci-fi costumes, outstanding
You are.
Production
You do
design.
see a man in a suit
outstanding original music.
just turning a corner down one of the side
I'm
alleys.
chasing. And I go 80 feet a turn.
That's because nobody
That's
can
anything
stop
I run
seeing
faster
that.
than normal.
Okay, Chert.
The one for the original
I'd
music
like for
won
you
it for
to
the
roll me, please,
Agatha.
Wisdom save.
But you know who did the music, don't you?
No?
Same guy who did the music for Frozen. Which, of course,
It's so catchy.
gets stuck in everyone's heads.
Just let it go.
Ooh, not good.
Yes, let it go,
5.
Sid. Let it go.
5.
Only
But
5.
we're venturing into the unknown.
Okay, good. You round the corner,
Yeah.
and at the end of the alleyway, you see the Wizard Oz with another man in a large red cloak. I mean, bright scarlet red cloak. The hood's down, and you can see him. He's a dark elf. White hair, sort of grey blue skin, pointed ears. The unusual thing is that there's metal studs in the face all down the jawline.
Okay.
On the side facing you.
Like he's been fixed, or
Like he's been fixed with rivets.
I've got a rivet gun. Does
and
anyone
he
want me
is-
to try that and see if it works?
Taking a package off Oz
No.
and handing over a bag of something.
Okay.
And that's what you see as you come around the corner.
I'm bolting it.
Okay, they both turn to look at you. Oz just turns and runs.
Yeah.
And the drow stops, judges your speed, and you can see him. He's watching you, running towards him and looking at the ground, watching you and looking at the ground, watching you and looking at the ground, and watching you. And I need you to make a dex save. Dex save to see what's going on.
Dex save to see what's going on. Dex +2. That is 11.
11. You run full tilt into something on the ground in front of you.
I wanted to do something before that.
What do you want to do?
I wanted to Eldritch Blast the dude running. I've got Eldritch Blast, so I can.
Yeah, but is it 120 feet range?
Yes, pretty sure. Yes, 120 feet range, exactly.
You can. You Eldritch Blast. You roll a hit with that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your spell modifier?
+5. It's wisdom, but I've got good wisdom. Nope. Wait, I rolled 2 rays because it's Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
No.
You miss with both.
Yep.
See, magic's not that easy, is it?
You roll.
Not bad.
Dude,
Benatar Pat fan is saying hi. I was told this was the chat for me. Yeah.
No, you're just in some other bar all of a sudden waving fingers like kind of like
Benatar Pat fan. We've named the.
I'm not even there, but
We've named the
I
beholder.
feel a disturbance in the force. He's trying that Eldritch Blast.
We've
It's
named
not
the
as
female
easy
beholder
as
that
looks.
runs the armory, who is Xanatar's kin. She is Pat Banatar. And I've been quoting songs all night.
Not well.
Okay, you said I trip
Not
over.
well, not funny. Yeah, trip over something about knee height.
Yeah.
Trip over, and then your face hits what feels like an invisible barrier,
Yeah.
made of little links and wires.
Yeah.
You're getting hurt again.
And you bounce back. Chert.
Yes.
I need you to roll me a strength check.
Does Chert keep going?
I
strength check.
Oh, -1. That is
And then
a
it-
5.
And then a dex to see if you catch the guy as you fly off.
Get him, Chert! Fly, boy, fly!
Oh.
So,
Right, you
anyone outside the alleyway that sees this sees Telcook run full into.
A wall.
Well, no, it's actually a small metal can full of something, a gas canister essentially, and then into the chain link fence on the other side of it, which for some reason he can't see. Chert then goes flying off Telcook's shoulders over the top of the fence. And smacks straight into the face of the Dark Elf.
Yes!
Who goes, ha, 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 flop.
Get him, Chert!
He just sat.
We've just
Balls on his chin.
we've just tossed the midget at the Dark Elf.
No, there was no tossing. Well, there may have been, but no tossing of
Catapulting.
the elf.
Yeah.
12. No, what?
Well,
Inadvertent catapult.
No.
No.
No dwarf tossing, because
It
that's
was gnome-
illegal.
it was
a
gnome throwing.
gnome.
Gnome
Dropping.
throwing.
Gnome lobbing.
Yeah.
No
This was
dwarves
falling with style.
No dwarves are harmed in the session of this game.
No.
That's not true.
Yeah. Yeah, the turtle on your head gets fucked up.
And yes, you
I feel like the DM sometimes shares my feelings.
I told him about the
passing
diagram machine when
swords.
we were running, right?
Yeah.
yeah, let's say
Fucking up the
here's
top.
what that angle. You land face first on the Dark Elf.
Excellent.
The Dark Elf crumbles because he's not particularly physically strong. And whilst you might only be half a person, it's like having an 8-year-old child thrown at you.
What do you mean half a person?
The gnomes are only 3 feet tall.
No, I mean Dylan's 9 and he's pretty much as big as you.
Imagine if someone threw Dylan full force at your head.
Yeah, ow!
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
sort
what
of
I'm
weight
saying.
that
It's
is a
like-
dark elf.
And am I my kilt and my ginger hair? Look
Yeah.
like a new kit. Yes.
I prefer to imagine that he landed and the kilt's over the
Yeah, the
dark
kilt
elf's
flutters
face.
majestically as you're in the air as well.
Excellent. So I'm basically full Conor McGregor.
What is your
You may take our lives, but you may never take our freedom.
what is your
Teabag.
constitution? Not the modifier, the actual number.
11.
11. That's how many points of damage he takes from your weight hitting him in the face.
Awesome. How much damage do I take?
You take half of that as you land on the ground, so you take 6, let's say.
I'm coming, sir. Can I start slashing through the fence?
Roll me an attack roll. Or strength check, straight strength. You want to take that roll? That's a 19.
I'll take that roll if you want.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Part the wire in
Plus 5 is
He's still
24.
looking at his phone. I'm like,
24.
You part the wire in front of you.
Barehanded.
Excellent.
And as you here's one for Banatar Pet Fam. As you cross through it, you look at the Dark Elf and he looks at you and you say, "You better run." Crimes of Passion, 1980.
Oh my god.
Are you secretly googling this shit?
How
Like,
do you?
I ain't secretly doing anything.
Telco just like you made me
it's
say
got a
that.
list of the songs. Just like that.
It is getting dark as well, and now the alleys are becoming filled with the shadows of the night. Get nervous, 1982.
This is
Oh, I can even see what's coming. Now I've got Wikipedia up. Can we just stop before 1988?
Now I'm all fired up. Wide Awake in Dreamland, 1988.
Figure another one.
God.
Once I get into the zone, Huns are my jam. Just like strawberry.
So I get the knife. I get my blade
I love
to the elf's
Julia's
neck.
healing potion
Yep.
jars.
One pack, and I grab the package.
Yeah. Wrapped oilskin wrapped package that you
Get
need
upset
to
earlier
Tear it
if someone's done
Tear it
a set of
open?
dice
Yeah.
that are basically
Okay.
exactly the same as
roll me a constitution
colouring and
save.
everything. And I was like, baby, you don't own
Unnatural.
rights on
Unnatural 20.
basically. It's like,
Good,
you
it doesn't
own
kill you.
Like, yeah, but it's the same
You've just
colour as
inherited,
the other. Like,
inhaled enough
ocean-y.
heroin to put you to sleep.
Well, the ocean is a colour. You
It's-
can't.
It's not
Just-
dagger.
it's pure powdered heroin.
Okay, it's not dagger though.
No, and you just gone.
I grab Chert.
No, you fall asleep.
Oh.
Oh.
I want an unnatural 20. No.
Yeah, and
That's
it
not
doesn't
what
kill
heroin
you.
does.
Just for talk.
D&D heroin does.
Spaces you out.
So does
I've been told.
Church just
Well,
put
morphine does.
10 gold in
That's
his
my,
pocket?
that's my closest
I
experience.
probably don't know what you're saying, but we are both too big and have too many of our teeth to be heroin users.
Yes. The closest I ever had was morphine once in hospital. And that made me just like lose track of time for about 6
Can I
hours.
rage to
I had
stop me
morphine
going,
last night.
Can I rage to stop me going to sleep?
Just for the record, Sid's talking medically because he's got lots of issues.
Yeah,
This
it's
week.
prescribed.
I mean, they didn't
Can
tell
I
him to
rage
take
to
it.
stop
He
me
just
going
sits
to
there.
You don't quite go to sleep, but you are in that sort of really spaced out. I'm only going to
Describe
move
it.
if I roll that way.
Oh.
The train spotting soundtracks in your head. It's all gone
Yeah,
really
the
great.
old man.
I don't think Thomas has seen Trainspotting.
No, I haven't.
I keep forgetting my age.
Is it Trainspotting 1 or 2 where he
No.
sits on the carpet?
My point was-
He should have seen.
I should have seen it.
He should have seen
Yeah,
My point was, the package being handed over was not the dagger you
I
expected.
wanted to grab Chert and carry on running, but I can't now. So.
Falls through.
Yeah.
No, because you're tripping balls.
Yeah, you are now tripping.
Yeah.
After your trip.
Church's been in a kill for 5 minutes.
Churt?
That's covered in heroin.
You come
He's
round,
putting balls in some guy's mouth.
you come round to a mostly unconscious dark elf
Excellent.
and a turtle who is drooling and telling you how warm his shell is.
Hey, little guy. How you doing, little guy?
Everything's soft.
Oh, I've been here.
I ruffle his hair.
He's wearing a hat.
I see a head full of hair.
Oh man. Okay.
Why are we? No.
I'm gonna.
Why did we not go with him?
I'm gonna tell the dark. I'm gonna tell the dark elf to do one, and just leave so. And then I'm gonna get back to my stricken comrade and think, what the hell do I do with a turtle 4 times my size, strung out on heroin, that I couldn't move? You put a gun to my head. Do you know what this calls for?
Go on.
Yes. Who I think it is.
Are you going to turn into a dinosaur and carry him out?
You're looking for a stranger to help. Looking for
I
a
was just-
stranger. Get nervous, 1982.
Telcook is willing. You know what to do.
The problem
Actually-
is, if
oh,
he does
damn it.
that, he won't be able
Better
to
be-
reach down and grab him.
Actually, you better be careful or it'll be a little too late.
I've,
Get nervous, 1982.
This needs to stop.
I've already sent the Dark Elf away, haven't I?
Yeah.
No, that was stupid. I should have done a spell on him instead, and I didn't.
So, I mean, the choices were as different as fire and ice. Precious
God.
time, 1981.
You're stretching now, mate. Wow.
Make me into a giant eagle.
What? Sorry.
Stretching now.
Sorry, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cast.
Oh, Benatar, Pat fan's upset. You're not going to fuck the elf.
No, I'm not gonna. Fuck
This
the
is
elf.
known.
But I need a
Yeah.
lover
The elf wouldn't notice.
in the heat of the night, 1979.
I'm gonna cast Polymorph on Telcook and turn him into a kitten, and I'm gonna carry him back to the Yawning.
Sure. The amount of powder and heroin he smelt might be enough to kill a kitten.
But
He's
then
already
he'll just
done it.
turn back to
Already in it.
Telcook.
And then he just turn back into Selcook.
He'll turn
Fair
back to
point.
Telcook if he dies. So there's no.
So
So
run
you-
quickly before this.
Yeah,
so
I-
he's got his time
Clean
for it
off
for the
the
kid.
heroin first. Come on.
Yeah, we'll dust him. We'll
Dust him off.
dust him down.
What started off as a right turn in the story has become much darker than I expected.
Yeah.
You're going
We're
to carry
gonna-
an ODing kitten on the way home.
Yeah, I need to get him back to Garion so Garion can do, some
Something.
cleric shit
Something,
and fix it,
You
yeah.
just got kittens. Meow.
I mean, this is
Meow.
like fantasy
Sorry.
train spotting.
Benatar
You got a
Pat
kitten that's just bulky as fuck.
Benatar
Meow.
Pat has said they're not getting any of these references. They thought this was for Billy Joel fans.
You just got a kitten that's just bulky as fuck going meow.
Yeah,
As you carry the kitten down round the alley,
yeah.
there's a lot of commotion going on in the main street. And several of the stores on the road opposite you are burning. Absolutely like they're aflame.
Ooh.
All you could think as you're walking past is, well, we didn't start the fire. There's your Billy Joel pun.
I knew it was coming. Knew it was coming, and I still got dragged into it.
I have 2 hit points.
It was always burning since the world's been turning.
We
Love that
didn't
song.
start the fire.
Love that song. I've been waiting for the longest time. Man, we need Julia's chatting here more often.
I was
This
gonna
is
say,
hilarious.
the hassles you go through to
Julia.
squeeze
Julia's
a Billy
hosting
Joel
us. It's
reference
some
in.
of her chat that are joining in.
So I'll take the 52nd Street up to the Yawning Portal.
Okay. You get the kitten back. By the time you get that and you turn back, it's worn off enough that you are functional again.
Hey!
I'm still
jonesing a bit, but you're functional.
like a full turtle.
Every now and then he just licks his hand and wipes his head.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Every once in a while I just cough up a furball.
It's fine until he leans over to try to lick between his legs, and you just hear the sound. You know when you drop a plate and it goes dun dun dun. That's him when he falls over on his shell. He just goes.
Oh, this-
So
So last week was the best fight ever. This is just hilarious.
So I just shout over to Garion, this kitten is Telcook and he's smacked off his tits. Anything
I
you
don't
can
think
do?
I've got anything for that.
No, I don't think I'm any more of a kitten. I think I'm just.
Oh, you're now just.
I'm normal, but I'm a bit more compass
Yeah, the
menace.
kitten died of an OD and he turned back in.
Oh, turn back.
I'm a
Okay.
bit more compass menace. I'm not as. I'm still not good, but I'm still not as high as a kite.
Excellent.
I have a
Ooh.
spell of adrenaline with that.
Oh, absolutely.
I use the wand and I just stab him through the heart with it.
Yeah.
Dead. No?
No, I've seen another movie where that works out really well.
So that was Telcook's Adventures in Drugs.
Stay off drugs,
Big
kids.
shot
Yeah.
on the
Good
way.
advice when you go to
They're enjoying
university.
it.
Yeah.
So back to Azar. Okay.
Yep.
Azar's in his dark dimension.
Should I just get rid of that dagger then?
It's
You
not
can
brought
do.
us a huge amount of luck so far.
You never know. It might come back.
Doubt it.
The
No, he does shit like that.
the guy in the ropes
That was a
that
waste.
you went to see. What the fuck was
That was a
that?
wasted hour. of
It
time.
was-
Just watching porn.
It
on
was
the computer.
Twitch.
The guy in the ropes.
Twitch.
comes back. He's been sat
That's
next
the
to one
PG.
Yep.
with a
Remember I can
pentagram
see
and
your
a
screen,
scrying
so-
crystal.
World
for quite a
Poker
while.
Tour.
He says,
World Poker Hall.
the tides
Well done, sir. Well done.
of ether have parted. And
I
I've
mean,
been
I can't take
granted-
responsibility for it.
name of the
It's the
demons.
old Sandra's Tavern.
I'm gonna send it to you on
Liquor in the
Messenger.
front, poker in the back.
You be looking for the former Lieutenant Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yer. That's scurvy.
Who's the
You
worst?
bring me Jack Sparrow,
That's scurvy.
and I'll give you your ship back.
He sounds like the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
Ah, but you have heard of him.
Yer.
I know
No.
you haven't heard of him.
Oh.
No, apparently not.
It's just I realised halfway through his previous appearance that I was doing Davy Jones as portrayed by Bill Nighy, but bad. It's like Jack Sparrow.
I love Bill Nye in that. Well, Bill Nye's great in anything, but
The science guy.
Wow, they are now debating which drugs you should do. Coke, speed, meow meow.
Now,
I mean, I've never snorted a cat, but if I'd had enough speed, I probably would try it.
Something different.
The last one you smoked through the anus of a cat.
oh,
But I talked to you about it.
Cat is not very fun to getting to hold still. Is the hard
Necromancy
part.
boosting weapons.
Um,
As a rough guideline.
if you be looking to augment your magical capabilities, then you need to be looking in the areas of wands.
5 viewers.
Can you point me in the right direction? I'm still a bit
Too bad.
fresh to the system.
always been there.
You know what? You need to get
Yes.
yourself up there to the magical
fact.
smith.
That was the first one up.
There.
That's always been there.
I've
Definitely.
heard
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
They do good work.
That was the first one that
She
went
only
on the ceiling,
petrifies
That one's been there for about a year.
Yeah.
if not longer.
My God,
The entire
Before-
time
No, it
before
was
I go,
put
I
up
asked him,
just after I
By the way,
started
I'm
working.
looking for my clip.
I started working
Do you have
literally
anything
this
that would
time.
give me the effect of shadows?
Have you never
coming
noticed
off
that?
it?
No.
Just for special
I've
effects.
looked at
You're
some
talking about
lots, I've looked at the
entirely
map
for
a
the
lot.
aesthetic.
Yeah,
not
I
the
think
massive
it's-
Joker.
You're
I
talking
only
to a
just see
dark
that.
wizard.
Wherever you
Everything
read,
we
it's looking
fucking
like
know
that.
is for the aesthetic.
Because it's
I'm
like,
talking
whoa.
to the right person.
Come here.
Yes.
He shows you some rather large sequins. You need to sew one of these on each shoulder,
Yep.
2 at the front, and 1 in the centre of your back. And it'll make you look like you're dripping shadows.
Perfect. Thank you very much. How much is that going to set me back?
$1 million.
Call it credit.
Oh.
And I'll claim it from you later.
Deal. Thanks for your help.
That was dumb as
His
shit.
other hand comes out and it's a lobster claw.
What did I just watch?
Good
Oh, it was
idea.
the Wonder Woman movie. And I
You have.
I smell. I smell.
I've not watched it.
I smell the garlic
Yeah,
butter.
still not watching.
I'm still not enjoying DC
Yeah.
as yet.
As you look at your hand,
sort
I'm looking forward to Flashpoint.
It's an interesting
the centre turns dark.
premise,
Like the flesh is discoloured.
but
I've got the
again,
mark of the
it's kinda-
Kraken.
It's just to signify you have a deal
the thing
with
with
him.
DC, I think, is the thing. with
Is it
Superman.
viewable to everyone?
I grew up. I went to
Jonesy
like, the
Davis?
original Christopher
No, is it
Yeah.
viewable to everybody?
Right,
Yeah, yeah,
Can
anyone
everybody
looks
look
at
at
it,
like the
but it
18?
just looks like you've got a bruise in the centre of your hand to
The
anybody else.
18 would
Right, that's
Only
right.
you know the
mine,
significance.
and
But then
they
I'm heading
also
to
came out- when they came out,
Benetars.
They play the 18
Spend the
There's
rest of
no
my gold
suspense in
quickly.
it. Any action really has suspense.
She can
which
give you a
implies,
wand.
Will the good guys
She's got a
survive?
couple of them in stock,
The
although
18
her
when they
wizard's
burst
gone
out
out for the day, so she can't
is
make
the
any more
happy 18
at
music.
the moment.
It's like, chill out. Bad guys are
Or
going to get
there's an
smacked down. All
amulet
the bullies who can
that
get
allows
beaten up,
you to,
just enjoy it. This will be awesome. And
once
that's the
for
same
short
with Superman.
rest,
He's an invincible agent.
re-roll
There's no suspense.
either
Yeah.
attack or
So,
damage on a spell.
listen, bad guys do some shit.
Okay,
Superman
what does
turns
the
up
stuff?
and
What
sorts
does the
it.
stuff do?
And
Wands.
it's great, and
It's
just
nice
enjoy it.
It's nice that they got rid of
Each
Henry
one will
Cavill.
have a
I like
spell
him
in
as
it.
Superman.
Okay.
Do you know what? I really,
you just cast a
really
spell at
like
that level.
Superman Returns.
I
and Brendan
will-
Ruth, because
Yeah.
One
yeah.
for the spells I don't
thought it was
have.
Great. I thought it
Yeah,
was really
basically
good.
for spells
What
you
I
don't have
really
access
enjoyed
to.
was the DC Legends of Tomorrow.
One of them is a one
He's in that
of.
as
Is it? Are you still watching it?
yeah.
You're up to date with it.
I think so.
I'm like a
up
season
to-
and a half behind, so.
I think I'm
I
like
can't stand anymore.
one season left. I'm up to where Constantine's in the crew now and
Yeah.
trying to sort out the
Wonderful.
the Loom of Destiny.
Okay.
Have you seen the puppet
Or a wand of.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's when I stopped
Off
watching
the
it.
mod death sound.
I see, but you're not Buffy and Angel fans.
No.
No.
Oh, Buffy was.
That's the
I'm
thing,
trying to
that's
get
what
the
I've
kids
got
into
on hand.
Buffy.
Yeah.
They're not
just-
having it. It's like,
That's the next
Yeah,
one I'm
but
going to
you-
show my
The problem
own.
is you didn't get brought up on
Yeah.
Muppets.
Go on.
Well,
Guiding
we did,
bolt.
so it doesn't mean
It
anything.
still
to
was
you.
stupid though. It's still
Yeah,
just
but that's
fun.
the
Those
point.
are the ones she's got at the moment. Her wizard's out
That's
for the
point.
weekend,
It's
so
really
you have to wait a
stupid
bit.
things
So
like
you get
that.
another one.
Singing
My final
episode.
question to does she have like a winged
You do if you get to so many
shadows, can add
episodes,
to
you
my
do a
stealth or
you do a
something?
cartoon crossover. You do a Muppet
No,
episode,
but I will.
and you do
I'll
a
let
singing
the
bit, which is part of the
things on your cloak
the
give
Yeah.
you advantage on
within
stuff
certain
because you're
shows
covered in
anyway.
shadow.
It always happens.
Well, that's fine then.
They'll give you advantage on
But I'll
stuff.
But you
go
won't
for the
understand it
stuff
because
with the
you don't
guiding
know where it
bolt.
comes
That
from.
sounds
It's
pretty
one
interesting.
that guiding bolt.
One that guiding. Can she make it a staff?
But
No,
in the
it's
Legends,
pre-made.
he plays,
She's telling you
Oh.
things she currently
basically
has.
the DC version of Ant-Man.
There's no
So
magical
he's
staffs,
got
is
like
there?
a
You know,
little
like the
suit
200
that
thing.
down.
You watched the crossover though? He
No.
just plays his
This,
version.
this is a
Yeah,
one of
he
guiding
plays
bolt.
his version
Guiding
of
bolt's a
Superman.
cleric spell.
In the crossover.
Let's go for it. I don't have a cleric spell.
Yeah, I'll knock it up quickly
Yeah, yeah.
whilst other people are talking
Yeah,
about
but-
it.
yeah.
I'll add to character.
Thank you for taking a bit longer with that.
But all of his
Because I thought he was
And then,
great.
yeah,
I
I've
thought
got
he was
those.
really, really good. He was a great Clark Kent. And Henry
In the
Cavill's
middle of
really,
all that,
really
I
good.
stopped by a
I don't
tailor to
like
get
that
these
version
sewn
of
on in the
Superman.
right
I
places.
don't like the dark.
Basically, from
the
now
dark
on, you have
edge and
advantage
all
on
that.
stealth checks.
Superman for me is
But also, I have
colours.
the effect of
Just
Yeah.
off with like
there's no
purpley
dark side
blacky
to it.
shadows
Yeah,
falling
no,
off my
I'll
clothes.
agree with that. I think that for me, the problem with Henry Cavill as Superman was that he's too chunky.
Yeah.
Like he's not
But
Clark
in-
Kent. He's a great Superman, but he's not Clark Kent.
Yeah.
And the reason why Reeves was good was because he was somewhere in the middle. So when he was dressed and thinking, he actually looked like a normal guy. And then
Well, the scene in number 2 where he burns his hand and he turns from Christopher Reeve to Superman by turning around and straightening up his posture is genius. Because watching that as a kid, you're like, that's Clark Kent. He turns around, that's Superman. It's the same guy. It's the same shot. It's amazing. It's so good.
It's actually a very clever filming technique. He's using black and white films. There is a slight difference in his makeup and in the lighting on him.
Oh, is there?
totally.
So
wow,
there
really?
is some slight shadings in that when filmed under one light doesn't show up because it's the same colour as the light. But you use like a white bulb and a cream bulb, and as he turns around,
Is
the
that what they
makeup
do?
now shows up differently.
yeah,
Oh shit!
Um,
I didn't realise.
Combine that with his posture and
Yeah.
the fact that he drops his jaw and he changes the whole way he holds himself.
Yeah, and
It gives such a profound
'cause
effect on the
it's
character.
just-
yeah.
They used to use it in black and white films. They'd film it in red and blue, and have one set of makeup done in red and one set in blue, and they'd change the light from red to white
Yeah,
to
yeah,
blue.
of course.
There's a very famous black and white film that uses it for an aging effect,
Uh-huh.
where she's got really young, cheery makeup done in red, and the old person makeup's done in blue, and then her normal face done in white, all on the same thing. And they just gradually change the bulb as it goes around the spectrum
Oh, I
from
didn't
red to
realise.
white to blue, and it looks like she's aging in front of you. It's one of the few times it's used because you can get better effects with digital or just cutting the shot now.
yeah.
But it's still a profound change in him. And so it's one of the few little tidbits that I know. Also,
I never realised.
Christopher Reeve used to go to a coffee shop when they were filming number 1 and number 2 in New York. And whenever he went in the Superman suit, he was mobbed by fans and people and everyone asking for questions and that, asking for autographs and that. If he ever went in Clark Kent gear with the glasses and the suit on, he got ignored, no one knew who he was.
Oh wow.
So if there was ever any more proof that the Clark Kent effect is real,
Yeah.
the actual actor that played Clark Kent wasn't recognised when he was Clark Kent, was when he was
Do
Superman.
you remember the time while he was sitting there and the bikes were, and someone had nicked his bike
Yeah,
because he'd forgotten his lock. He just put it on the side. He was just someone had nicked him. He chased him, tackled him off the bike onto the front of a taxi. Went, and the guy recognised. He went, "I'm so sorry, Superman."
Because I mean, DC have got Batman nailed. You know, Batman's really,
Yeah.
they've gotten down really
to the point
really well.
where we've had. I quite like Batfleck. I know that's a bit of a contradictory opinion sometimes,
Yeah.
but I like him because he is Frank Miller's older Batman who has
Yeah.
given
Yeah,
up
yeah.
being nice about it all.
Yep.
I liked Christian Bale. He felt much more like a Batman in a realish world.
Yep.
And I like the look of Pattinson as Batman. He seems like emo Batman, but he seems like the young, angry Bruce Wayne who's still dealing with everything and just getting into the flow of it.
TV series.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I like
haven't-
that.
Again, I haven't watched any of it because I'm still angry at him for vampires. But I'm going to watch it and just. Like,
Honestly, though-
I've started just not watching.
Honestly though,
things
nobody
and not listening
hates
to reviews.
nobody hates Twilight more than Robert Pattinson.
Oh,
Seriously.
yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
there's a huge Tumblr thread with bits from his interviews, And the number of times that he's just ripping the shit out of the directors and the other cast members, and the books particularly, about how horrible it all was. There's even one of them where they show him a scene that's funny. So is it true you ad-libbed this scene? And he goes, I don't even remember filming that scene. Which film's that from? And they're like, this one. He goes, is that the second one? No, that's the fourth film. And he's like, I can't remember. I tried my best to just get through it and get the paycheck because it was so awful.
Yeah.
So I accidentally we went to Italy for a holiday and we booked
The
this
chat
stay.
says Keaton.
Keaton's the best. It's one of my favourite.
Keaton's good.
Yeah.
I'm happy that he's back in The Flash.
Yeah. I met. Sorry, remind me of another story. But I've met Keaton's parents. I mean, they're probably dead now. But they stayed in my friend's bed and breakfast. It was really weird.
Sweet.
They got sent like signed autographs. I'm like, where's mine? You're not the best good friend, then, are you? Anyway, sorry, Pete. But yeah, so what was I talking about?
Batman's,
Keaton.
Superman's.
Oh, the vampire thing.
Yeah.
So we went on holiday to Italy, and we stayed in this little villa in Tuscany, and we stumbled across this village, and it was great. And that, we'd found this place, and they did wild boar and stuff. So it was like obelisks and Asterix sort of movie. I was like, this was beautiful. The food was amazing. The next day we went back in the daytime with the lights on. It was only the fucking village where they filmed that scene where they go into the city and there's all when they go to see the like top vampire people.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Really?
It was that city or town, and I was like, but it's completely ruined because of it, because you've got all these vineyards and wineries and what have you, and these restaurants serving Twilight specials and New Moon Merlot or something like that. And I'm like,
Right, as that
ruined
one's
it,
now in
and no one there is interested in the movie whatsoever.
Yeah.
Maybe some are, but the majority of people there are just there to enjoy being in Tuscany and going to a nice winery and stuff like that. And it's just like Twilight special and you sellouts. But at the same time, like my friend who loves Twilight was well pissed off. I was like, haha.
Direct. Not direct. Telcook.
Yeah.
You are functional again.
Yeah.
You do.
I'm literally just sitting at a table.
You do
with
know
a-
where this
with
guy
a-
lives, or
Are you
roughly
as
where this guy
functional
lives.
as you are normally, or are you more functional?
Am I back to normal or?
Again, you're
So not
functional.
functional
You have a bit of a headache. You feel very thirsty.
Yeah, I'm literally sitting at
But-
a table with a flagon of water.
Stats wise,
Yeah.
you have no penalties or effects at the moment.
Good. Yeah.
You know the bit of town this guy lives in.
I think Tokus is going to sit at a table and drink a flagon of water for a while.
Should we not all go?
We can go fuck a rub
Yeah,
if you want,
should
actually.
we go in? Yeah.
You guys are willing to help?
That's what.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
I've been sat here working, playing with.
So the whole crew's here
I
now.
explain the situation.
Yep.
I've attuned to my wand. I've not been sat here playing with my wand.
Alright, let's go fuck up a wizard.
Bums Noggin says you enjoyed it till you realised they were monopolising on the tourists.
Alright, let's go fuck up a wizard. We head that direction of town.
Just quick question: what obscure pop star are we referencing while we do this?
Same, still
Same.
Still.
on the Pat Benatar.
Still on Pat
I still
Benatar, right.
I still have about 6 Pat Benatar songs I haven't used yet. Although one of them is Ooh Ooh song. Don't know how I'm going to get that in there.
Oh, we'll crowbar that in somewhere.
It'll be
I don't-
like some kind of trigger.
I can imagine you'll figure it out.
Trigger of a trap, even.
Have you seen the name of the item that I've given you?
What stupid name have you got this time?
AIDS.
No.
One Chester repeater.
It's a Wandchester repeater.
Oh god.
Anyway,
The sad
skip
thing
over
is,
Matt's joke.
Matt's not even bloody drinking.
Oh no, I don't drink. His dying scream was ooh ooh, says Bums Noggins. Ooh, maybe.
It will be.
Maybe.
Yeah, so
Oh, I was gonna say, Lord, please, not another singer.
start heading that direction of town with the Thai group.
Okay.
What about groups? Roxette's got some great ones.
Oh,
Yeah, they do.
is you Roxette? Hang on.
I think a lot of people wanted to do Roxette over the years.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah, but that'll go down with a
Couple
crash
of
boom bang.
I've still remember to this day one of
That was the last song, Michael Jackson. Oh no, wait, not Michael Jackson. I can't say the actual
Yeah,
one.
stop. I mean, I doubt he's listening. But,
No, it's a it's a different person. But,
But
I
yeah.
can't
I
say
hope
it.
Michael
No.
Jackson isn't listening to the stream.
For some
he's
reason-
not dead. He's an alien, really. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh,
him
wrong
and Elvis.
podcast.
Yeah, I've seen Men in Black.
Yeah. He's having a party with Elvis.
You get to the area where this guy's house would be.
Kanye's
Yep.
brain.
I go
Just past the market
Yep.
on the east side of town towards the gate.
Tell the pilots to keep an eye out and stuff.
This is the sort of the suburbs area.
Yeah,
So the houses are fairly decent, but not quite rich people good.
Yeah.
It's like Harrogate.
Yeah, like a lot of Harrogate.
Expensive, but no one can afford to live there.
And I want either perception or investigation rolls from the entire party, please. And in fact, no, perception rolls from the entire party.
Natural one.
Just gonna have to wait until I find out what my stat is.
Perception, you said.
Oh no, sorry, wrong dice. Wrong dice, bollocks.
Well, that's not good. I got
Oh,
6.
I accidentally rolled
So
performance.
9 in total.
19.
17. Shit.
17
Where's
sure.
that? Oh,
Garion?
I'm just working that out now. Sorry.
I'm going to roll my dice. Not 20.
I've been wrong. I've not
Poor
rolled
total.
above 10 the entire night.
You should have
My laptop died just as you were asked. So.
Okay. Well, what did you roll?
Oh, it's not going to be good enough. I rolled an 8.
So it's going to be maybe 10, maybe 11.
Yeah, probably.
Mind you, your cleric, your wisdom, it's going to be 13. It's not going to be 17 or 19, is it?
No.
And the turtle fell over.
Chert and Azarth both
It's
spot a
11.
likely looking house.
It's 11.
It's got in a large flourishy script a plaque next to the door, about the size of a house number, so it's easy to overlook.
Yeah.
But you guys managed to spot that it says Oz on it. Come on.
Wait, come up to the door. I'd like to inspect it for like
Tell Cook is already at the door. I like
Right,
tell
any-
Cook's pissed.
magical
Telcook
traps.
didn't
or
see the
anything.
door then.
You
Telcook walks in.
can roll an investigation if you
Oh,
want.
shit, sorry.
He feels that.
Telcook wants to like bash on the
He
door.
feels
I
the
just
numbers on
want
his
to keep the
face.
door
The
down.
plaque,
This is
by the way,
Oz.
says this is the domicile of Oz, purveyor of tricks, trinkets, and all things magical.
I want to boot the door down.
22.
22. No signs of magic on it.
Could we not
Okay.
knock?
Telcook's pissed off.
No, I'd like to pick them up.
Telcook's booting the door down.
That's fine. Like,
Right,
it's in
sorry.
character.
Can I
Yeah,
quickly
yeah.
check why are you pissed off? Just
This
he
guy
nicked-
might have nicked
He
his dagger.
stole a very expensive dagger.
Possibly
I thought your dagger
stole
was
a
fake.
probably
No,
expensive
no.
dagger.
So I gave him a good dagger, and I think he swapped it out for, and he gave me the fake one to go to the thing, and he's run out. The second I came back, he was gone.
Have you looked at that dagger since you got back to the tavern?
Yes, I've been.
Yeah. It's not the same dagger anymore.
See,
It had some form of illusion spell on it.
yeah,
Which is why the lizard folk were so curious. Like, if they got handed a standard dirk, like a normal dagger, nothing special about it.
But if it was
And they
true-
were like, if someone's told you this is a lizard folk dagger, they're lying.
Okay.
and you're stupid.
Because this is something any blacksmith could make anywhere.
So yeah, I want to boot the door down.
Okay, strength check.
15.
15. Takes a couple of kicks.
Matt.
I know. It's there because if I put it straight down,
I
it pulls
see.
all the water, and then I drip water across the table.
Making me nervous.
Yeah, so I eventually boot the door down. 3
It's
kicks.
3 kicks and the door's open. In front of you, a long corridor that seems to lead down to the kitchen, and a staircase going up, built into the wall. A doorway to your left.
So we've got kitchen, staircase, or door.
Kitchen, staircase, or door.
I got the staircase.
Go up the stairs.
Thank you.
Okay. Who's going in behind Telcook?
Me.
Azar?
Azar.
I say fan out.
Chert?
And
Azar?
out, boys.
Kitchen, upstairs, or doorway to your left?
Doorway to the left.
we're all
Soapy
out.
stuff.
Okay.
Fuck is he on
Chert.
about?
Chert will go kitchen.
Chert will go kitchen. Garion. Kitchen, stairway, lounge.
I'll just go stand next to Telcook.
So he's going upstairs.
I'll do that.
Alman.
Stairway to the left.
Stairway to the left. Stairway to where?
The stairway is on the right, but it goes
Oh.
upstairs.
To where?
Upstairs.
I'm giving you a music. Fuck you.
I'm not doing. I want to say Deep Purple. That's
No.
not right.
No.
Fuck, who does Stairway to Heaven?
Led Zeppelin.
Thank you.
We were like,
I was just saying how long it'd take him to get
Oh,
it.
sorry, I've ruined that completely.
In my head, I'm going Def Leppard, no. AC/DC, no. I've run out of old white dudes. Paul McCartney, no, definitely not.
And as much as I like them, you can't put Def Leppard in the same bracket.
No,
as
but
Led
exactly,
Zeppelin.
exactly.
That's like no.
their drummer's only got one arm.
That's like putting Bon Jovi with the Beatles. I mean, not to me, but to people who may be listening. They can
Speaking
tell
of, I think it's Paul McCartney has one of my favourite quotes of all time. When they were being interviewed, the Beatles were being interviewed on an American TV station,
Was it the bigger
and
than
the guy,
Jesus one?
no, and the
Sounded
guy
good
says,
after a while.
and the guy says, do you realise that a lot of people think that your haircuts are very un-American? Paul McCartney goes, well, they might not realise this, but we're not American. And the guy was like, huh? He goes, you know we're from England, yeah? And the host was like, what? What do you mean?
People live outside America, really? What?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, that's one of the few countries that have 7 World Cups that don't involve any other country.
Yes.
World Series, yeah.
World Series of Baseball and yeah. By the way, you've won the NBA. You're the world champions. Well, actually, yes, you are because. But
No
yeah.
one else plays that game. Not seriously, we just.
Yeah, we're in the house.
Yeah. Yes.
Those of you that are upstairs, you go to a landing. In front of you, 2 doors.
Okay.
Both
Wait,
closed.
Have they come up the same set stairs?
You,
Us
3,
three.
are upstairs.
Okay.
No, Chirp's kitchen, it's you 3, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There were 2 doors in front of you and 1 to the right. 2 doors in front of you, both closed. The one to your right is open and appears to have a porcelain tub in it, like a bath. Or are you going into any of the rooms, the 3 of you that have gone upstairs?
Sorry, I wasn't this kind of with you. What were the 3 rooms?
2 closed doors and a bathroom.
2 closed doors. Which?
Two closed doors and
where's
a
the
bath.
bathroom? Which
I'm going to go
right.
into the
So
bathroom
right,
and
so
I'm
send
going
the door.
to punch
kick down.
into the bath. I'm
Okay.
going to find someone in the
And
bath.
go left.
Okay. You punch the bath, you punch the bathtub. It's empty.
Into the bath.
It's
Yeah,
empty.
not the actual bathtub. I'm going to go.
There is no one in the bathtub.
Yeah, you wouldn't just
Gary,
keep
you
on
hit the door on the
going.
left.
Yeah. Like, there's nothing there.
This is an illusion.
Bedroom. Clearly the smaller of the 2 bedrooms because the door opens and you can see that the wall juts in a bit and it's all sort of on that angle there. It's got a bed, it's got a chamber pot, it's got a small wardrobe and a small desk. Looks like it's not used often. I would assume some form of guest room.
Clear.
Tile cook, dead ahead.
Yep.
Master bedroom. Big bed,
Yep.
nice desk with a nice chair.
Anyone in there?
No, nobody in
Turn
there.
my ass around.
Turn your ass
in
around.
the lounge.
Nope.
The rest of them are what?
man.
2 lounging seats, like sort of half sofas.
Yeah.
And a big armchair with a fireplace. The next bit where the kitchen is open, and you see Chirp come around the corner after having entered the door from this side.
I wave him
The
across.
kitchen is open along the wall. It contains a small metal stove, like a cast iron stove,
Yeah.
a small sink with a bucket to fill it, a counter and some cupboards. There is no person in the house at the moment.
Okay.
However, there is a kettle boiling on the stove.
Can I check for secret passages?
Give me an investigation check.
I'd also like to light the fire in the lounge.
Okay, absolutely you
So
can.
we've
I'm not
got
even
fireball.
going to make you roll on that.
When you
We'll
downstairs, which door did you take?
I can firebolt or I can firebolt. You know.
I did not find anything. These digital dice are bullshit. Take it back, it's just dice in general.
You do not find anything.
Nope. I had
Like I
11
said,
in the
there is
6.
a kettle boiling and a cup out, waiting to make a hot drink of some sort.
No.
Oh, now you get it. Wasting.
Indication that whoever has left is planning to come back soon.
The cup in there.
Shall we hide?
Well, we check one.
That's
We've got one more door to check downstairs. That's the left door.
No.
Well, no,
The left door was the lounge.
someone's
Was halfway into
If
it.
it infers that someone's coming back soon, if we hide and wait.
Yeah, can I close the door?
Are you guys coming back downstairs whilst the Zarf lights
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fire? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but the cup in the kitchen, I'd like to put a very weak dosage of the poison I got from my poisonous kit.
Oh, he's not going to drink anything. Don't worry. He'll have no head budget.
As you all get into the lounge,
That's what I want to do here.
I want you all to roll me perception checks, please.
I'm already in the lounge, so I still need to roll the perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Does smell come into it?
Nat motherfucking 20.
Woohoo! 26 for
23
Church.
altogether.
9 for Tilka. Another one.
14.
So I couldn't find anything anywhere else. But I walk into the lounge and go, I see everything.
23.
23. Church, you roll
26.
26. Church, Azarth and Altman. There is a large window onto the street next to the door that you would have come in. And as you are meeting back up in the lounge, you three notice several red dots floating around the room.
What?
And a voice outside says, "Everybody lay down!"
Oh, fuck.
Gravity's Rainbow, 1993, Pat Benatar.
While it's in that, I'd like to use the shadow of my cloaks to kind of like disappear through an upstairs window. The shadow of my
You're in the lounge at the moment.
Can I slowly disappear without too far side noticing with the
a
shadow
group
of my
of people
cloak?
did just boot down
Do
a
that
door
typical
and
thing where I
shut
just
No,
go,
I know what you're trying to do.
One person reached
the whole
He's
group
outside on the window,
you
you've
followed
got
the-
fire, so there's a light source behind you. Shadows are just going to make your silhouette
I'm
more
googling
obvious.
Pat Benatar discography to fight fire with fire.
Sex dots.
So what
I-
has
I-
happened?
no.
Says Benatar.
No. To give us the chance to move or get away, I'd like to cast Guiding Bolt out of the window, so it's a big bright flash.
Don't start attacking! Fuck!
Randomly shoot with your Winchester
No,
repeater
this
out
is
the
not-
window.
this is
Bang, bang,
not-
bang.
This is the police, and you're just like,
No, I would like to cast
I mean,
Guiding
first of all,
Bolt
we don't know
at
it's the
the
police.
window.
Second of all,
At the window.
So it's
So
just at the window.
bright light is what he's thinking, like a
Yeah,
flare
I'm just
gun at
thinking
the
the bright light,
window.
literally at the window, just the window.
or we
That's
could
it.
just talk to them.
I think it's time to get moving out. Anthony's song, says overly sexual deaf guy.
Yeah, I've ticked off the spell, so I'd like to cast Guiding Bolt at just the windows. It's a bright flash, and we can all move upstairs. They're all aiming the lights at the lower floor.
Well, good to see you fired up. 2008 tour.
Do you guys think you should split up, or
I'm gonna poke my head out the door.
I'm not saying we should split up,
Where do
but
we
Chert
go?
Lynn's
There's only
going
one
to cast
exit.
invisibility on
Yeah, but
himself.
they're looking through the
I just
downstairs.
said it
and
would have
heading
been a
upstairs.
lot easier if you told me we were looking for the nuts.
I told you the whole story.
When?
When we were in the bar.
Okay, because I have locate object.
But you have to know they've all seen the object as well, haven't they? So they know it.
he knows it?
As far as I'm aware, all we knew was you were looking for a guy, and you went.
No, I told you the entire story.
I need your help.
I literally said I told you
I
the
need no
entire story.
questions.
I told you the entire story that the dagger got stolen off me. I explained which dagger it was.
Okay, well,
the chat
we'll come
has
back to
decided the fireplace is a sex room.
Okay.
Okay.
That means that you can use sex as a weapon. Seven the hard way.
Can I-
1985.
I
Pat Benatar.
Can I please walk out, hands up,
Yeah.
forward and towards wherever these red lights
I
are coming
follow,
from?
I
and
follow.
just go, no, you don't.
Okay, I don't follow.
Have you not been paying attention to anything that I do?
Why are we attacking the city guards?
I'm gonna go find out who they are.
Okay.
So you don't
So-
know they're the city guard.
They could be
Yeah,
anyone.
The stools are leaving.
And then if they are
While
not good
he's
people,
walking away,
they
I'd like to
can
go
go
to the-
goodbye.
Yeah, but
Let me get the right thing up.
So,
To the upstairs.
sees him
to
go
the
out. You're going to teleport
To the upstairs as our.
Sorry.
Yeah, to the upstairs window, and I've got to get the spell. And ready a second level come out, go up, just ready. But it's tracing Altman's position to anybody that attacks him.
Okay, I see.
I'm going to fire a second level come out, go about.
Second
Turn
Altman,
this into a proper siege. Love it.
the second Altman goes out the
Oh, my
door.
hand's hidden.
Can
so
I
I'm
close
there,
the
but I
door?
can see.
Because you can teleport, right?
yeah, but that shows them there's other people in the house.
They saw
Okay,
hidden
Altman.
people go in the house.
You don't know
Altman,
that.
you step out of the house.
Yeah.
You see the man described by Telcook. About
With
5 foot.
with a load of LED
With a
on a laser points on a stick going, ah, shit, I didn't expect them to come outside.
He is stood in front of the window.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bald man, about 5'7", with a black suit with sort of green edges and highlights to it.
Okay.
And he has both his sleeves rolled up. And he literally is doing finger guns at the window, but the ends of his fingers are glowing red. There are two other people stood either side of him,
Doing the same stuff.
dressed in similar but less elaborate outfits, doing the same thing with glowing fingers pointing at the windows.
Okay.
Oz points his to follow you as you come out the door.
Oh,
He says, "What are you doing in my house?"
Go. I've got an idea. I'm going to jump through the window.
How close am I at this point?
This point you would be about 10, maybe 15 feet away.
It takes like 20, 30 points. Let me take a round.
Okay. I'm gonna lie like a motherfucker.
Okay.
That's what
So-
you need to do. Come on.
So as if you were selling
So-
something then.
Whilst talking, slowly making my way forward so that I'm within.
5 feet.
Speaking range.
5 feet range.
Let me check. I think it might be 10 feet.
Quick, make promises in the dark.
So I apologise.
Precious Time, 1981 by Pat Benatar.
Sorry, this is your house. I was told this guy stole from me, and I was told by the turtle that stole from me that he left
The moment you say the word stole, he's like, stole what?
a bag of money, bag of holding with about.
Do I look like I need a bag of
50K.
money?
No, I know, but the guy said the turtle was here. So that he
Whose
could
house?
hear that.
Ron's house.
House party, 1986. He told me I could find him here, and that's why I came here to find this turtle. I didn't realise this was your house.
I can assure you, no bag of holding full of money was stolen. At least, not that is in this house.
How close is Oz to the window, by the way?
About 15 feet away.
Or it's just.
He says,
I'm
who
waiting
are
for
your
the
friends?
I'm waiting for the explosion.
Just my gang come with me. I've got a couple of guys helping me to find this turtle guy and fuck him up, basically.
So, they work for you.
Yeah.
Call them out here.
I'm waiting for a signal.
Everyone, come out.
Not me, I'm staying.
Who's coming out, who isn't?
I'll go out.
I signaled Chert and
As-
Gary to go out.
Well, as Churt's invisible,
Churt's invisible.
Churt will wander out and go behind the group.
Okay.
Stay at least 10 feet away. Yeah.
Selkirk, what are you doing?
I'm not going out.
You're not going out?
No.
Garion?
Yeah.
You're going out, you're going to follow him. Whoa. He's the muscle then.
Yeah, he does all the heavy hitting. With his
I know there's
hammers.
at least one more of you in there. These spells don't target nothing. And one of the assistants is still targeting you guys. So he knows there's someone still in the house.
If I show my face, he's going to know it's me, so I can't
Yeah,
go
so
out.
it's Arthur.
I get Azar's attention.
Yeah,
That's upstairs.
Yeah, but I'm like, how do I get his attention without?
You'd have to go upstairs.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Yeah.
So he's following
One
you.
of them's upstairs.
Yes,
can't
but
go
he
outside.
can't show who he is because he's
This
the
dude
one
knows
with
who
He's
I
the
am.
already met Oz, and Altman's story
Alright.
is that the Telcook stole from Altman and
Yeah.
apparently dumped it with Oz.
I'll go
I
outside.
follow behind you, but then I don't go out the door.
You can
Still trapped.
keep your spell ready.
Yeah,
If
it's
you wish.
Just I can't do what I was going to do next.
It just there's no way I can go outside because he'll know it's me.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll go outside.
Ooh, you're a scary motherfucker, aren't you?
Okay, oh, you know the shadows on the coat? Can they just go under the face? You know, like, just so they see my eyes? Just so
They will enhance your menacing appearance, definitely. Because you're already tall, skeletal Voldemort, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. He's like, whoa, you're... Ah, this one's the beauty then.
Oh,
Look at the other
always.
two.
Always. Can't you see?
Really word to cast.
Right, now I'm going to need someone to repair my door, or at the very least, pay for it.
I just cast mending.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting for a signal.
but I was.
Now, I don't know what you guys have heard. Oh, Telcook, you still upstairs?
Yeah, it's
No,
a
I'm
cantrip as well.
downstairs.
So
Right
yeah.
downstairs.
Just
I'm waiting outside the room where the window is for a signal, and when that signal goes, I'm jumping through the window.
No,
Okay.
wait there. I don't know how powerful these guys are to do what I'm about to do.
So, do you know this turtle then? Why would someone tell me he was coming
I
here?
was waiting for some sort of
I
signal.
don't know.
Some
Any
sort of commotion.
turtle. Occasionally one comes into the shop.
Shop? What shop?
I work for Pat Bantar. I do enchantment. I do armors.
Pat. I like Pat. Pat's a good friend of mine that just sold me this. What's it
One.
again? Wand? This wand. I like her work. She's funny. She's got such a good sense of humour. Well,
Clearly, she wanted money off you.
they always want money off me. I know her brother said.
Azar, say treat me right. That is Crimes of Passion, 1980 by Pat Benatar, as suggested by overly sexual deaf guy.
Excellent. That's not a sentence I expected to hear this evening.
They were also quoting song
I
lyrics
did not
earlier as
expect
well.
a stick-up situation. I did not.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
with my spell ready, I'd like to use one of my other vials of blood and ready the summon Greater Demon instead.
Can't ready. I can say you can't
Instead.
ready two spells.
So you
Yeah.
have to drop the spell.
Yeah, drop the other one, but ready to summon my Tanner now that I know his name.
That will now obviously be
Yeah.
moving your hands in a spell casting motion.
You would.
But I was hoping to do it under my shadows.
You can't do it. Then.
It's obvious. What
Yeah.
you're saying something. You're
Also, we do
moving something.
not want a demon.
in the middle of a street of city, we do not want to
middle
create
of
a
water.
demon.
We're fighting 3 elves, dark elves. Yes, but, yeah.
These aren't
cancel
dark elves. These are all humans.
Oh
cancel
right,
that
sorry. I
plan.
thought you said he was a dark elf.
The guy buying stuff off him was a dark elf, but the
it
two
was-
people he's brought with him are humans.
Yeah.
Clearly
The
minions
person-
because
the
they're
person who
dressed
got a gnome
similar
to the
to him.
face, that was a dark elf. The person who got the gnome to the face.
Just cancel that plan then. I thought that would work, doesn't matter.
How would I? I'm leaning toward intimidation, but I'm trying to figure out if that's the right move here.
Depends if you're trying to intimidate him.
Well, no,
Sorry.
so I've
As
established
for
there's a
items that
connection.
have been stolen,
Yeah.
if you were to name me specific items, there is a possibility they could be returned for a finder's fee,
I'm just waiting for a second.
along with the name of the customer that sold it to the shop.
Okay, so there was a couple of things. There was a
Dagger of a Wish.
It wasn't
No.
called a dagger of wish. It was,
No,
it
I
was
just-
an ornate dagger.
I thought I'd try and say
yeah,
if I
but we're
could
not
do
going to hit on that straight away. I'm going to add that on as a tack on something. So there was a wand of entanglement. There was a cloak of invisibility, a armor of what was your armor called again?
His invincible arm.
Invincible.
Invincible? Oh, that's easy for you to say. Invincible armor, and then there was this ornate dagger that that we're looking for as well. And we feel like we were told that the total. We were told by your boss that the total came in, and that he was heading here for some reason, and that was all the information she gave us.
As I said, I don't know why they would think he was coming here. However, there was a total in the shop earlier, sold me a blade. As I said, it could be returned for the appropriate finder's fee.
Hearing this
what
still
sort of
gets
fee?
angry.
What sort of fee?
What's the blade worth to you?
Couple of gold.
Oh no, it's clearly a fancy blade.
50 gold?
Some sorts of-
I'm thinking more 200,
150.
175.
125.
155.
Call it 160, and I'll even give you the sheath I made.
You got a deal. Let me see the knife.
He sort of, his hand just brushes past one of his pockets and he's got the knife in it.
Is it?
It is the knife that Telcook had.
Which one of you has mage hand?
I'm just waiting for some sort of
Church.
Chert does, and
Yeah.
Chert's currently invisible.
Yeah.
No.
If you cast any spell, it breaks invisibility.
I would suggest doing that, and then I'm going to kick off the fight. So if you
No,
can,
wait. If you hand him the gold,
So yeah.
Here, the exchange
yeah, sure, I
happens, he
can
hands
just
you
do
the
that.
dagger.
Okay, yeah. So we go for the exchange. I hold the gold out and let him take it. No like tricks there. As I get the dagger, literally straight away is when I cast Thunderous Steps, and I go behind the party, where I'm assuming you probably are, and give you the dagger.
Cool.
you can't see. He's invisible.
But if he drops it on the floor, you can pick him up.
Yeah, I'll know roughly where he is, because we're a shield, we're magical beings.
Yeah.
Which tune?
Second that happens,
Which one of her tunes?
Like I say, second I hear commotion, I'm jumping through the window.
Hang on, these wizards are about to get fucked. If that's any consolation.
But I better get to do a second bit of damage, or I'm getting sick and tired of you fuckers killing my.
So you're doing
Leave the fucking
thunderous
Leave
step.
Oz to me.
Thunderous step.
So this could be the Heartbreaker in the heat of the night, 1979. We'll see how they roll, shall we?
So I need 4d10.
Oh, that's not good. Nope, they've all failed.
19.
Oh, I've got 4.
This one is sometimes the good guys finish first. The Secret of My Success, 1987, by Pat Benatar.
Are we rolling initiative or something?
No, not yet.
No. It's not a proper fight. It's just you guys are going to win this quickly.
21 damage to anyone within 10 foot range of me.
No,
That is enough to kill both assistants and seriously hurt Oz.
I'm gonna say leave Oz to me.
Do I not get mine?
No.
Right, that-
Sorry, I was
You-
like,
you have
I realised that those there, and I was like,
Yeah,
that
that triggers
I'll
now.
bring up
Fire,
to my
right.
rush.
no, but I decided to keep it in my hand, but spinning.
Okay, so
No,
Alden's
it's-
teleported away.
Second I hear that, I'm jumping through the
No,
window.
it's,
Okay.
it's spinning red with fire.
Okay.
I'm slowly
I'm
walking
running straight
towards
at
the
I'm
guy
literally
that's
through the
left.
window,
Okay,
Window.
Telcook jumps through the window in front of you.
and I grab Oz by the neck.
Okay,
I like lift him up.
I get rid of the chromatic orb. There's no
like I
point.
said, you either triggered it, but you were like, no, I'm just going to walk towards them menacingly with it. Telcook's going in for the kill because this guy stole from him.
Yeah.
What, Dungeon Man? What? Saying. So, Altman used Thunderous Step to teleport behind the bad guys, leaving damage in front of them, which was enough to kill the two assistants. Azar fired up a chromatic orb as Telcook dived through the window, going for the neck of the guy that stole from him. Strength check to grapple.
Unnatural 20.
He is grappled and probably choking.
Oh no, I'm not enough to choke him yet.
Then he says, harder daddies.
Does he actually?
Hmm?
Does he seem scared in any way, shape, or
Nope,
form?
he's smiling.
I snap his neck.
Snap. Okay.
Alright, that was a bit excessive. We could have got some
That
information.
escalated
His last
quickly.
words are, that's what you get for enjoying it, I suppose.
I loot-
I take the. Oh no, Chert has a dagger, sorry.
Yeah, Chert has the dagger. You want to search him
I
for
want to just loot through.
Triggers what
I'll
dagger?
loot the body that I'm holding.
What dagger?
There's
I
a
saw
few
that dagger.
little items that look of interest.
Yeah.
A couple of little... It's like a box with a little cylinder attached to the side of it. It looks like it's got a match in the top of it.
Okay.
If you light the match, you would have to light one to find out what they do, or roll really high on your Arcana.
Can I do that now to find out what one of the
Yeah,
boxes
that's what I'm
does?
saying. Roll. That's what I'm saying. Roll or light one. We just got overly sexual death guy into it by going harder, daddy. Grip my neck, and then Telcook broke his neck.
Natural 20 plus
I know,
7 makes
right?
it 27.
Sweet.
Can I use my one
so-
of entanglement to asphyxiate? It looks like things there. Azar?
No. Yeah.
No.
You've heard of these. Artificers make little devices like this. This is a distraction. You light the match, throw it. It then sets off. It's like the little snappers you throw on the floor,
Yeah.
but bigger. Not quite a flashbang, not quite a smoke grenade. It makes a loud noise and a bright flash. And the idea is, if you're trying to sneak through somewhere, you throw these, and the guard's attention is brought over there.
How many of them is there?
6 in total.
I give them all to. I give 3 to Chert and 3 to Altman.
These will help you guys sneak if you need them to.
Well, they're cool.
Distraction machines, flashbangs.
Oh, right.
Well, they're not really flashbangs. Literally, you guys can. You have 3 of them, and you can at any point say, "I'm going to use one of these." Basically, make the guys looking for you have disadvantage and a negative to their check because they're like, "What the fuck is that?" As you wander off over there.
I don't know where it was.
Other than that, you find a few gold coins. Particularly fine pair of gloves that aren't magical anyway, but are really high quality stitched leather.
Do they go with my outfit?
Not at all, they're green.
Probably worth some
They're also,
money,
your
though.
fingers are quite long and bony, and his aren't.
I just burn him in my hand with a fireball.
Could have been worth
We could
some
have
money.
sold them.
We always swear.
I wanted to burn something.
Someone complaining about sweat.
No, someone just said, did Matt just swear? And I'm like, I've been swearing all session.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we're not
Oh
PG
shit,
this
I'm in
time.
trouble now.
We found some gloves and some flashbangs.
Okay.
We kept the flashbangs and burnt the gloves.
I'm assuming Chert gave me the knife back, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I still have it. I still have it.
I asked Chert for it.
Yeah.
You
well,
don't know
you-
you must know Church's got it.
I was watching through the window the entire time.
He's invisible.
Then how did you know to give it to Chert?
Because I'm magical.
That's not how that works.
I put it down on the ground. All you may have seen is the knife disappear. And also, you were raging and holding some guy by the
I
throat.
never raged.
Choke him.
You said you
Alright,
were
you were angry.
Yeah.
And you jumped out of the window and grabbed it. You're telling me you saw a invisible gnome pick up a dagger
He's not invisible, he would have dropped
that's 90 feet away from you.
He's invisible.
it. Chert! Yeah? Where is Chert? I'll say I want
He stood next to me. We're 90 feet away.
So,
Ish.
So, to reveal what this dagger does,
uh-huh.
which is what this whole mini adventure was about.
Uh-huh.
It better be something good.
If a small car turns up and beeps its horn, I'm going to freak out. Remember them adverts? Finding the lost tomb of Azubazu.
It is a.
Click. Ah, there it is. It's a mini adventure.
It is a. I love them.
Not sponsored, but
Yeah.
open
Love them.
to suggestions.
Zombies get bored, wander off.
It is a +1 dagger most of the time.
Uh-huh.
If you ever fight a demon with this dagger, it becomes a +3 dagger. However, for every day this dagger is out of your possession,
Uh-huh.
you gain a point of fatigue.
Ooh, okay.
Because it is cursed.
Yeah.
It is attached to you.
Yeah.
You can go up to 24 hours, but if you are ever apart from this dagger by like more than a few meters,
Yeah.
for more than 24 hours, you start to get a point. You get a point of fatigue
Is that why you were
It
getting so
cannot be
pissed off
healed
that he was on you?
until you are reunited with the dagger.
Dang, okay.
Was that why you were
But-
getting so pissed off because you couldn't
Yeah.
find this dagger?
But when you fight demons, it is a +3 dagger, not a +1 dagger.
Okay. Still not that good. Because, dagger's at 1d4, is it?
Yeah. But I mean, if the demon's immune to everything else,
Yeah, true.
you never know. I might cook up a nice demon.
But
for
either way, tell me one thing, because if not,
I might cook up a variant demon called Jack Sparrow to be his summonable demon. Rather than you picking every time you summon, I might just cook you up a nice demon
Yeah.
that would also be a hard fight if it fights against you.
Well, Tanaruk seems the best option out of the.
I'll
I think
use
the
the
three I
Tanaruk
can
as a base, I
summon.
think. I'll cook one up and use the Tanaruk as a base, yeah.
He's gonna pop up with a really ratty tatty pirate costume and some really odd dreadlocks. I hear someone.
Dreadlocks and eyeliner, and he's doing this all the time.
Have you seen my ship, the black pirate?
Why is the rum gone? You fuckers keep drinking it.
What? You have an army? Ah, I have a jar of.
Oh shit, that'll be me later.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
I'm just running back
And
towards the
guess what?
party.
It's hiding.
You want it? Gives it back.
I'm just running back towards the party with a massive army following me.
So where are we at? What we do?
You've looted him. Well, we know Matt's Halloween costume. Shut up. If I could be Jack Sparrow, I would.
Excellent.
I
You
can't
Oddly
can
enough,
always
that's what
be
Johnny
Jack
Depp says.
Sparrow if you wish.
at the moment, yeah.
I don't want to say.
So oddly enough, that's
Oh
what Johnny
dear, that
Depp
was.
says.
Oh,
Oh, it's letting me mod the chat because it has the word slut in it.
Ah.
I'm allowing it. It's just Is his
I'm
costume a
allowed.
slutty nurse? And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
After watching the What If, Julie's talking about doing
Okay.
a zombie.
You
Overly-
can be
no,
any
overly-
character you like. There is no gatekeeping in cosplay.
Overly sexual deaf guy and a bum's noggin both
Wait,
tried to send
did
slutty
you
nurse,
just
and I
Uh,
say-
had to manually approve it.
You
And then-
cannot be a slutty.
And then Benatar Pat fan has said, whorish nurse?
It's
So-
not so much the whore or slut bit, it's the nurse. That's not a cosplay.
I'm not educated, so I
You
can't
have
be
to
a
pick
nurse.
a character and be the character.
Original OC don't steal, I'm a nurse. I'm nurse man.
Is there anything you can say that isn't a joke?
No.
I can tell.
Could you imagine if we did this and actually drank?
Oh my god.
Twitch
Can you imagine
HDNHS.
Can you imagine if Matt ever became a father?
I will be one day, I hope.
Yeah, but these jokes
feel
are
like-
just
I
going
like
to
the way
get.
you said that, like you will never be a fan. So it's like,
No, what I'm getting at
My
there
kids
is
are going to be weird.
the
I feel,
jokes
I feel
are
sorry
gonna
for
be
your kids.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel sorry for your kids. Having to deal with that many level of dad jokes.
wait,
Literally
you've
was
had your birthday.
Yes.
Did Julie give you your birthday cake?
No.
Is it a kid?
Fucking useless.
Is
I was
it
like,
a
why
kid?
have we not? No, it's not a kid. He's already got the kid.
And one of
Show
them
off.
cost me a.
So, what did I get?
No,
He got one for free and then paid a
Julian.
fortune for the next one.
I've been paying a fortune for
So I
other
guess we have.
since.
I guess we have. I
It's
asked
called-
That's how kids
called
work.
child
I asked the
support.
party who's got the dagger.
I believe everyone thinks Church still got it, but I don't
Who
know.
got the dagger?
Oh,
As
I
far
left
as
it over
we're
there.
all away,
Huh?
he's got it.
I left it over there.
I would have been looking on the ground for it. It's cursed.
90 feet away.
He wants the
It's
dagger back.
cursed. So I want the dagger, or I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying I left it over there 90 feet away.
Where the body was.
No, 90 feet away from the body.
He's
Well, you
currently
are.
looking for a dagger in the same way that he will soon be looking for heroin.
Yeah, no, I get the situation. I'd say I left it over there 90 feet away. It's
Opposite
Chert
direction to
has
where
to
you are.
tell you whether he picked the dagger up or
Yeah,
not.
Church has to tell you whether he picks it up or not.
This is the thing. Yeah, like, you literally could not have seen it, so it's up to
Yeah,
Chert
yeah.
where he gives it. So that is.
I just know if someone's got it because I saw him have the dagger. So.
12:50.
We already had the competition.
What?
Did you have the conversation after?
No, the conversation's happening Thursday with everyone.
Okay, so
I guess we head back to the bar. I'll tell the church.
remember, kids don't do
We'll
crack.
Head back to the.
Hang on. Farts Mackenzie, your punctuation's a bit off there. Do you mean remember, kids, comma, don't do crack, or remember that small children do not do crack?
That's because they're pussies.
No, it says they do meow meow, so they can't be. So
Yeah, I guess we'll all head back to the Yawning Port, I guess, for some dinner.
yeah, I mean, I'm assuming Church's going to give you the dagger back. but
I'll
we'll
talk to
confirm
him, I'll
that when
talk to
we
him,
see
but
it.
I was saying, it depends on how he plays it. Because he could say that he didn't see it.
My point was, so long as someone in the party has the dagger, you won't take the negative effects. It's if the
But
dagger
Tolkien doesn't
moves
know.
more than
Tolkien
100 yards
wants the
from
dagger.
you.
Yeah, it depends with how.
No, it's
how
not even
Chert
that sort of
plays
a,
it.
I must
I'm
possess
going
it
to send
precious.
Chert a quick message.
It's just that if, and Kindred.
I'm just saying.
It's just
If
that
we're,
if
go,
they
if
move
we're going
too
off
far away from the
metagaming, then surely metagaming giving him the dagger is metagaming because you knew where he was when you wouldn't have known.
No, he did it. He's
No, I'm
the one
saying
that had
is
the dagger in his hand.
He teleported straight to Chert when Chert was invisible.
Not straight to Chert.
No,
I just
he teleported
away.
90 feet away with the dagger in his hand and dropped it,
Dropped it on the
assuming
floor.
Chert would pick it up, having seen where they went.
Well, I asked who's got the dagger because I know someone's got it.
It's up to you whether you when you picked it up or not.
Someone got the dagger. Who's
Yeah,
got
okay,
it?
so I've got the dagger. So Chert stops being invisible
Yeah.
Telcook's asking you for the dagger back.
and hands the dagger to Telco because you know.
And now you guys are on your way back to
And
the
use the
Yawning
dagger that
portal.
does +1.
And then he pockets
And plus
the actual.
Until we
Uh,
know someone shitloads of demons. And
Yeah, but
then
then
you're
fire on the street that you
But my
saw
main weapon still
No,
is
the
more.
Chert saw.
It's D4
has been
+3.
put out.
You saw that.
It was only there to make a Billy Joel reference. So.
Excellent.
I did not
I'm out,
expect.
entirely out of references. Unless we move on to a band that I know, I'm goosed.
I did not expect like a stick up situation.
Next week, REM.
Oh,
Actually, hang on, I've got a photo of me.
It's
with
the
REM.
end of the world as we
No,
know
hang on,
it.
I've got a
He's
photo of
gonna
me
give
with
you a
the
photo
bands.
of him asleep.
Hang on.
I was going to say I don't need any help
Images.
with REM references.
Got a photo of me with the band. Here we go. That's me in the corner.
Ah.
Losing my religion.
I thought you were
That,
going
Is that you in the spotlight?
full disclosure, that is a Gary Delaney joke that I stole off Twitter.
I thought you were going to.
I just think it's really funny.
I thought you were going to show him a
Was it
picture of
Milton
you
Jones?
asleep.
Might be Milton Jones. Just a picture of me me asleep.
Yeah, in REM.
So yeah, you get back to the Yawning portal just in time. Direct setting up the table. There's food being prepared, fresh beers, wines, ales, whatever you wish to drink.
Excellent.
Direct's ready up. He goes, I've got a story for you tonight, boys.
What story this time?
Quick one, because we want an early night.
Yeah.
And this is about the time me and a bunch of reprobates that I've been travelling with.
Whoa.
We got sidetracked on the way back. We'd just finished the shrine of Tamagotchi. And on the way back, we pulled up into a village and they said there was a problem. The local mountain, White Plume Mountain, which turned out
Was it a volcano?
bit of a volcano.
Yeah.
Bit of a volcano. But they said there was some trouble going on and they paid us to go and check it out.
How much out of interest?
Excellent.
How much specifically did they pay you?
So, yeah. I remember hiking up the side of the mountain and thinking that mountains shouldn't smoke like this. And as he gets into the story and talks about the first night camping outside the mountain, you all feel the familiar wave of warmth and dizziness as your eyes start
Why
to
didn't
close.
we go back to that pub?
As your eyes start to close and your heads droop.
Why do we always order food?
His food.
When you open your eyes, you are camping on the slopes of a mountain overlooking a small walled village. Obviously some form of fort or castle that has been expanded after it was left behind by the military use. This is White Plume Mountain, not far outside Baldur's Gate.
Oh no.
As you wake with the knowledge, the memory of stopping in the village, spending the night at the tavern in the village, being convinced by the mayor to come up here and investigate sightings of bandits and goblins and a few other issues that have been going on.
Is the mayor female?
The mayor is female, yes.
Oh, is your bardism kicking in now?
Excellent.
Finally.
Church shotguns
It's
being
about
Pierce
time the
Brosnan.
bard tried to shag something.
Pierce Brosnan.
Hey.
I thought my bard was broken.
Nice.
The
No,
mayor's
yeah.
female.
He's
I'm
broken.
gonna tell
Why?
you
He's not
Pierce Brosnan.
shagging stuff.
I know how this goes. This is going to go well.
Have we already met the mayor or not?
Is it? Because I've seen
Yeah,
you
yeah.
roll dice.
I say that, you have memories of meeting the mayor.
But we're not actually,
Even though you guys weren't physically there,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
waking up in the camp.
Okay.
She was blonde, slightly older, good looking. Happy days. Sorry.
The Colonel's much
Actually,
Quick
she looked like
question,
Sandra
what
Bullock.
does your missus look like? Does
No! not Linda Hamilton at all in any way.
I'm afraid
Is,
not.
is your kid
No.
listening to the stream? Just
I'm afraid not. Sandra Bullock.
Just quickly, what does your wife look like? Please say older, blonde, and attractive.
Linda Hamilton.
No.
Not current Linda Hamilton.
No. But it's okay, she's not listening.
But is your
Well, of
child
course she's
listening?
not. She's your wife.
Oh yeah, my son's listening. Tom, oh, what time is it? No, that's right, he went to bed a while ago. Didn't you, Tom?
You hope.
Time, yes.
Yes, I did.
I'm not listening.
But if Mum finds out, he knows you didn't go to bed.
You just a message just pops up on your phone now.
Touche.
Now that is taking metagame into a whole new level. Can I tell my mum and get away with this? Can I pretend I listened in the morning?
Then your phone just pretends, get home now.
I was going to
Could
say.
you imagine if your wife went, do you know what, I
listen
came in at that one bit and it's like, son of a bitch.
He goes every week. Let's have a listen for once.
Yeah, I'm already in enough trouble because I left home without keys.
Damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, but thanks to her, I've got an understanding wife, so she'll leave the shed open for me.
So kind.
See, I've managed to look out with a wife that goes to bed after me, so I can get home at like 11 o'clock and she's still awake watching telly.
Oh, no.
So the door's open.
To be fair, my wife.
I looked out in a lot of other ways with my wife as well.
That's the
I was
only
like,
thing. That's the only thing.
My wife always walks the dog on a Tuesday morning, so I can have a little bit of a lie in.
That's nice.
It's not a euphemism. It's actually
That's
just
nice.
genuine. She walks the dog on a Tuesday morning, so it's like
What I
a late
find
night
interesting
with
about
her.
Julia is she only sleeps when I don't want to. So like if I come home and I'm like, right, I'm actually awake, let's play some video games, she's like, oh, I'm tired. Alright, okay. And then if I
You
come
know,
home
she's
and I'm like,
hosting
I'm
us
tired.
and maybe able
Yeah,
to
yeah,
hear.
yeah, it's fine. She knows.
Julia, if you're there, he's complaining about you.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's interesting that no matter whichever state I'm in, it's like temperature as well. She's always hot or cold, and I'm always at normal temperature.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, it's nice in here. And she'll be like,
I'm-
it's freezing. I'm
I'm
like,
always warm,
it's 16 degrees.
but we've worked out how to use that. When I go to bed early, overly sexual deaf guy says, "Surprise! It was I all along."
See you
So
later,
I
man.
think that was Julia. If not, Alan, you now in a relationship with an overly sexual deaf guy. Alan's happy with this.
You've had worse, I've had better.
Yeah, we've worked. I'm always warm, so whenever I go to bed, if I'm going to bed like an hour early or something, I go to bed on her side of the bed, and then when she comes in, she wakes me up and I move over, and it's warm for her. And she has trouble getting warm after she gets cold. So she gets a warm bed.
That's the ice that have flowed through their veins.
Don't generalise.
Stand by what I said. No, I'm not generalising. I've dated a lot.
Do you know what we've? It's like a crazy idea that my wife had, and I didn't agree with it at all until we tried it, and it was amazing. And then, no, I'm not joking.
I was going to say, where are you going with this? This is worrying.
We have separate duvets.
So do we.
Yeah, it's
do
amazing.
we.
It's genius.
Really?
Yeah,
This is something
I thought
everyone
it was
else
on
is
yours as well.
Yeah. It's brilliant.
I sleep
It's a
under
game changer, isn't it?
I sleep under a furry blanket, or during the summer, just an empty duvet cover.
Yeah,
I get that warm when I sleep.
Yeah.
But there's no fighting over the duvet. You're
it's
still in the
so
same
good.
bed.
Yeah.
Ooh, Benatar Pat fan says pegging. Ooh.
What?
Random.
That
No,
escalated.
we don't do laundry.
Good save, good save.
Just two different.
Yeah, just two different
Is
duvets.
that now that you've had the thought that one of your family is watching, you're now paranoid that they're watching?
I'm going to turn
Pegging?
PG.
What's that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, every comment I will PG
This
it.
stream is now PG.
No matter what you type, I will find a way to PG it. I've got 3 kids. I've done this a long time. Daddy, what's that? Oh, well, that's when the bull frolics in the garden. Yeah. It doesn't work. I'm just waiting for the chance.
There's no problem.
See, I went a different direction. I just went, you're not allowed to, until you know what it is, you're not allowed to use the word.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's a good point.
With Ruby, they're all grown-up words. They're not even bad words.
They're just grown up.
We call them grown-up words.
Admittedly,
So-
that stemmed from me going, don't know what you, like, in a fit of parental exhaustion as a single father, was, Dylan, can you just stop being a dick for like 5 minutes? And he went, you're a dick. And I was like, oops. I was like,
It's great,
I
isn't
was
it?
like, right.
It's
First
like-
of all,
It's like the old.
I am, yes, correct. But you're not old enough to use that word yet, so no. He said, but I know what it is. I'm like,
It's
still.
like the old. The dad that spends hours and hours and hours trying to get his little daughter to say daddy. All day he spends with her going, daddy, say daddy, say daddy. She doesn't say it. She already says mummy, so he's feeling left out. She has to say daddy, and eventually he says, why the fuck won't you say daddy? Mummy walks through the door, and the daughter goes, fuck. And the dad goes, oh.
To be fair,
Guys, we are on,
I was
nearly on 10:30.
Although, my
I also
daughter's
really
first
wanna get
swear
them to
word.
say, fuck yeah.
Go on, Sid, your daughter's first swear.
It was shit, but it was taught by a parrot.
No, it's alright, you can tell us.
It was taught to her by a parrot.
I don't know if that's a clever parrot or a
My father-in-law's
stupid
parrot
girl.
regularly goes, shit! Oh, I shouldn't say that. And he puts his head down and he shakes it and goes, I shouldn't say that. Sometimes
So-
he even stops himself midway and goes, shit, I shouldn't say that.
That actually, that's going to be enough from the group for tonight.
Awesome.
Guys, it has been a bit of a spacey night, but it's been
Interesting
fun.
one.
It's been a bit of out of dungeon adventuring,
More
a
RPs.
little bit of character
And
building.
now we enter the...
I would like to say thank you to the chat,
For putting up with us.
not only for putting up for us,
But
for staying with
Give us a
us,
laugh.
for staying with us with an hour of silence, which we apologise for.
And
But
no D&D.
Oh no, it's the sound of silence. What?
hello, darkness, my old friend. But for helping us and joining in and giving us a really, really fun
Good job we're not
session
good at this because we
with your
definitely get sued.
with your contributions, and I actually look forward to you guys coming back. I do apologise for the sound issues. I wish you all a very pleasant evening, a very good week.
Sorry you missed our World Solutions.
Yeah, remember to check us out whenever we're on streaming. We do video games, we do
More D&D.
more D&D.
There's going to be more D&D, and we've got a hopefully soon. We've got a Forever DM session where our DMs
Which
will
I'm looking
be
forward to.
where all our DMs will be running a campaign together, and they will be the players, and either myself or another person will be the DM.
I've built my character. We're starting level 10. I've built a level 10. Level 10.
That's pretty cool.
So the DMs
Goliath,
are playing and a player is a
sorcerer.
DM.
Yeah.
Specialising in cold spells. I'm literally playing an ice giant. Because he's all about cold spells.
You can make so many puzzles.
And he's a sorcerer, and it's wild magic, because I like wild magic.
Oh god.
Please be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Can't do the accent, but I can make the freeze puns.
Yeah, that's what
Nice to meet you.
Oh, that movie's so
Do you know
good.
what the one constant in the universe is? Everything freezes.
Oh, it's just brilliant.
Yeah, so you need just a list of those.
So yeah, thank you for watching,
Yeah,
folks.
sorry.
We wish you all a very good night and a very good week. Remember, stay safe. Don't be a dick.